Dairy is under pressure. It is struggling to meet the sustainability expectations, and concerns around animal welfare continue to grow. And frankly, plant-based alternatives do not deliver. They fall short on taste, texture, and nutrition. So we're stuck with a trade-off: enjoying the foods we love or reducing our environmental impact. And this is an everyday struggle too. Think about the yogurt that you add to your morning muesli or the cheese that you put on your pizza. Do you go for a dairy or a plant-based option? Actually, let me guess what most of the consumers in this room choose with a little card trick. Each card here represents a different option. There's even pizza with no cheese, if that's your vibe. I'm not judging. All right. Remember your card. I will guess it at the end. Now, imagine a world where you could get the best of both worlds without the trade-offs. Our solution is to first identify the genetic instructions responsible for dairy proteins and fats, and then engineering plants to produce them directly inside their seeds. Essentially, we are producing crops that are solar-powered dairy factories. Of course, plants are stubborn. Most times, they completely ignore our carefully designed genetic codes and basically say, no, thank you. I'll keep making my regular plant proteins. But we are making progress. We have successfully transformed several crops, and we are now testing their growth in Australia. My preliminary results show improved functionality in many food products, which is actually bringing us closer to creating the food products that consumers will actually enjoy. All right, I think it's time to find your card. I am having some trouble finding it, though. Was I able to change your mind a little bit? Oh, wait, I know where it is. Yes, I found your card. It's the same thing, isn't it? But with lower environmental impact, reduced animal dependence on more affordable nutrition. And that is how we break the wall of dairy using plants. Thank you.
I'll go first, since I've got the microphone. There are companies in New Zealand who have developed bacteria to express milk protein. What are their advantages on your plants over the bacterial design system?
Yes, because those systems, they require a large infrastructure to produce those proteins. Mm-hmm. So like energy-wise, cost-wise, plants, you just like plant them and they require only sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. Also, plants help to complete the circular economy as well. They do produce oxygen, and yeast don't do that.
Yep, okay, cool.
This is a consumer question. So even if you had people who, for whom plant-produced non-dairy products don't deliver on taste, would they go across the barrier of a genetically engineered plant?
Sorry, what's the question?
If you're thinking of consumers, I mean, this is a genetically engineered plant, whichever way you look at it, even with the latest tech. Would consumers go along with you?
Right. Consumers fall into different categories in that sense. There are some consumers who are completely against it. Some of them we can't really convince, but the other ones, I believe that we can convince with more data in terms of how these products digest, whether they have the same allergenicity profile, how they taste, things like that. And there are also some consumers who are very open to the idea because they don't want to see animals suffer, or they are more concerned about our land and more sustainability. So yeah, different kind of consumers exist. Thank you.